never there, what's up? Feel me, stand on the same, what's up? 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 You can get with this, or you can get with that. You better get with this one. This is where it's at. What's up? 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 And he's giving each other, leaving the competition. Making them disappear, baby magician. I'd rather put the wheels fall off.
Hello, and welcome to What's Up,
What's up?
episode.
I hate that so much.
And we have our first guest.
We do.
Oh. No, you don't.
Well, we don't. All right. Good show.
So this is
Hi, guys.
This is my friend, sort of, Ashley.
I'm Smashly. I
Smash.
don't know Otto at all.
Whoa, wait. Smashly.
What
Mhm.
is that? What is that? What I'm now changing your name in my phone to? What?
So
I hope so. I'm changing it in my phone right now.
it depends on who knows me. So it's either Trashly, Smashly, mashed potatoes, whatever.
Wow.
Mhm.
Alrighty then.
Mashley. All right.
Yes.
The first thing I want to ask, anytime we have a guest, is being that your first guest, but if you were to ever be a wrestler, what would be the entrance song that you would come out to?
That is a good question.
It's interesting because, like, you got to kind of think of, like, when it
So
stops them.
yeah, so like I've kind of been thinking about this all week, and I still don't have an exact answer because I'm not sure.
Well,
Alright.
hopefully you'll come up with something.
Yeah, I say we can wait till the end, but gotta think about that. All right, so Otto, got any music news before we get into anything?
Yeah. The music news is my internet is not letting me pull up my news stories.
Well, that's stupid.
So I'm just gonna go off the cuff until I figure this out because I'm doing two things at once trying to do this. Because it literally will not let me search for anything.
Is your internet broken?
Apparently.
I mean, if it was, he wouldn't be able to be recording with us right now. So.
Okay. I think I figured out something. But while I'm figuring that out, Avenged Sevenfold dropped their new song yesterday.
Is it a song or an album?
It's a song. Their album comes out in June. I want to say it's June 8th. I think is what it is. And it has very mixed reactions.
I have not heard it.
Have you not?
Me neither.
No. And I saw your tweet and I got kind of scared to listen to it.
Yeah, it's
Because
very.
I was like, I don't know about this.
It's very different, but it's also very Avenged Sevenfold. I want to give it a few more listens before I, kind of like completely go away from it. But it was very weird.
So is it what is it? Is it like hardcore or
No? It's kind of
No.
like it's kind of like stage vibes, but
Oh jeez.
but it's not. It's like it's like if it's like if Hail to the King and Stage had a baby.
Oh my god.
So it's very strange. So now that I finally found some music news,
Okay.
I already went over that one. A bunch of albums are dropping this week. August Burns Red, Gideon. Let's see who else.
My mom.
Your mom is dropping her new album. How do we know Jenna Ortega's name?
Wednesday. She's that movie with Maddie Ziegler.
Um,
Stuck in the Middle.
Scene Queen drops a new song at midnight.
oh dear God.
I know.
Wait, tonight?
Yeah, it drops.
Oh
at midnight.
geez.
So we all know I'm gonna be sick, but staying up for that.
You're gonna send me Scene Queen.
That's right.
Yep.
But going back to Jenna Ortega, she wants to have a Deftones song in Scream 6.
So, okay, I had a question. Is Scream 6 out?
No,
I don't think. Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Because
I
I
think it's
saw a
coming out
trailer
soon.
for it recently because my cousin went to go see it and I didn't ask which one.
Oh, maybe it is out then. I don't know.
But yeah.
But she wants to have a Deftones song as one of the chase themes.
No.
Other
It is
than
in
that,
theaters, yeah.
yep. Wow.
I can't believe that Scream's still around.
Another big thing in music news is I kind of talked about this off podcast as Xander yesterday, but
Okay.
Freak Show Spirit Box dropped out of their arena tour
Yep.
with Falling in Reverse and Ice Nine Kills and somebody else.
Oh, you didn't tell me that was why, because they were supposed to be part of it.
Oh yeah, they were supposed to like headline certain, or not headline, but like open up certain ones.
Okay.
But
that
yeah,
makes a little bit more sense.
They completely dropped off the tour because of Ronnie Radke and him doing his best.
Oh.
I'm just so I'm just along for the ride with Ronnie at this point, honestly.
I mean, I recently posted a TikTok on my thoughts on Ronnie and what he's been doing. But
Yeah.
I think I played it 2 weeks ago or whatever it was.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that one.
Yeah. He has just been being himself, and Spirit Box was like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. And all of the comments I'm seeing are like, they knew who he was before this. So why are they dropping out now? Like, they should have never said yes.
Yeah, like that's just dumb.
I mean, yeah, kind of, yeah. I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
that to an extent, that's the same thing as like Harry's when they broke their deal with the Daily Wire. They're like, oh, they don't share our same core values. It's like, it's literally the Daily Wire. How do you not know what their values are?
Yeah. But that's just a big thing that they're doing. Ice Nine Kills, as from what I can tell, has not dropped off yet, but they might as well, apparently. Which I feel like would hurt the careers of both bands because, like, it's an arena tour. You're going to get more eyes on your band than ever.
Yeah, aren't arena tours like big tours?
Oh, yeah. Granted, you know, like, can't you deal with Falling in Reverse for a couple weeks just to, like, get more people looking at your band? You know what I
My
mean?
thing is like, why, if you knew this, why would you wait to drop out?
Yeah, because, like, they should have been like, you know, no, we're not going on it. This is our belief system. We're just not going to go. Whereas now it's just like, oh, we suddenly dropped off because a couple of people on Twitter said we should.
Oh,
But
yeah.
a little bit in defense on the other side, if I was told that doing two episodes of the podcast with my sister would grow us into popularity, I'd be quite a bit against it.
See,
But
that's
you
fair.
can't listen to what people say though, because not all the time, at least.
It's a very messy slope.
Yeah.
They'll be fine, but it's just kind of sad to see, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Other than that, the voiceover needs to not talk during the podcast.
You can't hear it.
I
Nope,
know you
can't hear
can't, but I can, and it's like distracting me from my thought processes. But no, it's that's pretty much all the music news. There's not a lot going on this week. Everything else is like Lamb of God names their favorite songs, and I'm like, I don't care about that. It's not what we're looking for.
All right, then I will play our, as we started last week, our new segue from music to wrestling.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Still love that video.
I might
Yes.
try to edit it with LA Knight and see if you like that better or not. But I think I like this one better. We'll see.
We'll see, because I just again, like every single time I just hear it, I hear LA Knight going, "Oh yeah!" Yes.
Did you guys decide on that as the theme song?
That's kind of like our transition to wrestling.
Yes.
So first things first. I don't know how much experience you have with wrestling, but I do believe that you were at SummerSlam.
I was. Uh-huh.
Still super jealous.
It was.
What was that
So
like? What all
I
did you
texted
do?
Otto, and I was like, "I'm working SummerSlam," and he goes, "I'm jealous."
Yeah, I told you to get me Bailey's autograph.
Yeah. So where I was at, I was like, it was kind of weird because I think I could watch it like on the Jumbotron, but I kind of was like behind everything. So I couldn't really see what was happening.
Okay.
You were part of Triple H's first ever pay-per-view that he planned.
Oh, yeah.
Because what, Vince retired, quote unquote, like 2 or 3 weeks before that.
Yep.
For some reason I didn't think he retired.
Well,
retired is not quite the right word to use, but
Uh-huh. That's what I thought. That's what I
well,
thought.
I said quote unquote.
Uh-huh. Because I was going to say, after that, I saw he was still, doing Vince things.
Yep.
So,
Which Xander might talk about later. I don't know what stories he has.
all right.
But if he doesn't, I have one.
Let's bring up our first one about Montez Ford.
Okay.
He is apparently, and they were hinting at it at the end of Theory's match on Raw, that he's apparently going to get a character change, and sounds like they might be breaking up the Street Profits.
Oh, they don't have many tag teams as it is.
We sort of had talked about, Ford was supposed to get a solo push as it was.
Yeah.
Because especially with his match at Elimination Chamber. Yeah.
Yeah. I had to think for a second. I was like, wait, was it Elimination Chamber was the last thing?
And speaking of not having tag teams as it is, that's not the only tag team that's breaking up.
Of course it's not.
Let me find the article here. I've got lots of them open.
If you don't talk about something, I'm gonna break your heart later too.
It's on NXT, right here. So they're breaking up Paxley and Ivy Nile.
I don't really know them too well.
I don't think either of us really watch NXT, but
no.
And so on top of that, it's also a women's tag team, which we have basically freaking zero. I think
we have Damage Control, and that's it.
Yeah, like Becky and Lita aren't even really a tag team per se.
Because Lita's gonna leave after Mania, I'm sure of it, because she can't work a full schedule anymore.
Yeah.
And they need those titles on Raw because they don't have the world title on Raw, so they need those.
Yeah.
But I really need to watch Raw from the last few weeks, except for Monday apparently, but I need to watch Raw and stuff. I was going to watch Dynamite tonight, but we're recording the podcast during Dynamite.
You haven't watched Raw? What's wrong with you, Otto?
I know.
It was a bad episode. The only thing that was really good on Raw was the main event.
And that was Cody and LA, right?
Nope, that was or was or was that Kevin and Solo?
Kevin and Solo sounds like more main. Actually, I think it was Kevin and Solo because you called me around like 9 o'clock to tell me that Cody and LA was good.
Yeah, Cody and LA was good, and then the main event was a street fight with Solo and
Kevin. Yep.
Which apparently, and I saw it on TikTok, there was a small, and I know we've talked about this word, botch in that match. When Kevin threw one of the chairs all the way from after grabbing it, it apparently hit the ref. Just barely, but it did hit the ref.
I mean, sometimes it be like that.
WrestleMania, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, I've heard some like they really want him to come back, but like he hasn't like gotten the right deal or something.
There's been big rumors on a very possible opponent because of the way they've been setting certain up.
Okay.
There's someone who's been saying that you can't have WrestleMania in LA without
Dun, dun,
LA Knight.
dun.
Yeah.
So there's rumors that we're gonna get LA Knight and Stone Cold because
That would
they've been
be okay.
pushing LA. They've been pushing LA Knight ever since the reaction at Madison Square Garden.
Mm-hmm.
Because they say that, if whatever the reaction is at Madison Square Garden is, you go with that. So since he got cheered to heck, because I think that was right after his, he started blowing up with his yeah chant.
Yeah.
So he's possibly getting pushed and possibly going to be going against Stone Cold at WrestleMania.
Can I get a text tone with LA Knight just going, yeah?
Probably.
You could make one.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I guarantee there's one on Zed.
I need that, and I also need the tip assist.
That's supposed
for
to be
my
your
stream.
Twitch. Yeah. I
Yeah.
gotta find that yet, but it's on my list.
Yeah, tip assist.
Another character change. I don't know if you can quite call it he's not completely changing characters, but someone who's supposedly possibly turning heel after WrestleMania.
Cody can't turn heel. I mean, he can certainly try.
Apparently, people think that that's what's going to happen and how he's going to win the title against Roman.
Oh, I guess Roman is more face than anything at this point. He tries to be heel, but everyone effing loves Roman. Because how many days is he now? Like 1,000 something?
He's getting close to 1,000. I don't think he hit it yet.
I really wish that he would go to 1,000, but I really think he's going to lose at Mania.
I think the 1,000 is going to be right after Mania, isn't it?
Maybe. I'm not sure. The only streak I care about ended by accident a few weeks ago, and I'm still not over it.
Reigns had the title.
926 days.
He's at 926 days.
Holy hell!
So
wow.
He's still got
a little bit. Yeah, he's still got a few,
Definitely
a few months.
Be after Mania then.
Yeah.
I think it'd even be after Backlash.
It would, at 1,000% would be, because I think it's 926. I think he's got at least 2 months after that he has to have it to get 1,000.
Yeah.
So what is he doing to get to 1,000?
Not wrestling. No, he's dude, it seems it seems so long ago, even though it really was, but it seems so long ago that he won the title at SummerSlam back still in the Thunderdome.
Yeah.
It's so hard to believe that he's still champion after the Thunderdome.
Mm-hmm.
I still wish I would have made it under the Thunderdome. That would have been so cool.
Another character change. And he's been off TV to prepare for this character change. There were rumors that this character change was going to happen a while back, once Triple H came back under, which to an extent he did. What is going to come back as Pete Dunne?
Okay. I'm okay with that.
And so that's why also the Brawling Brutes haven't really been on TV either, is because they're just trying to...
I forgot about that.
Butch to come back as Pete Dunne again.
I forgot about them.
Well, that was their goal. They were pushing Sheamus and McIntyre, so you'd forget about the Brawling Brutes.
Yeah. I wonder who's going to win on Friday now, though.
Friday.
For the Intercontinental...
Sheamus and McIntyre?
Yeah.
The crowd was chanting triple threat. As much as I hate to say it, I think it should have been triple threat.
I think it should have been, too. Ashley, are you going to watch Mania this year?
I might.
You should.
Party's at my place.
Right?
If I'm not working it.
No, it's in LA. You're not working it.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you might be
Oh
working.
yeah, I forgot it was in LA this year.
Yep. You might be working, but you're not working it.
No. I mean, I'll fly to Michigan to come party with you.
Hell yeah. Do it. You won't.
You're right.
John Cena already has a match for SummerSlam.
What?
He does he?
Apparently, Logan Paul.
Oh, great. Because that's what we need is Logan Paul to become more of a legend than he already is.
Right?
He's going in the Hall of Fame one day. He is.
No. How dare
He
you
is.
say that? What?
You know.
No.
You know.
Better.
You,
I will not be watching the Hall of Fame that week, that year.
you know he's going into Hall of Fame someday.
If he sticks around and he actually gets decent and he doesn't create more drama for himself, maybe.
Yeah. But you know who they're thinking who could go in the celebrity wing this year? Speaking of kind of Hall of Fame? Bad Bunny. It's
Please
not
don't.
confirmed or anything, but
Please don't.
you
You
don't
know
want
how I
Bad
feel
Bunny in the Hall of Fame?
You know how I feel about Bad Bunny.
Oh, come on. Trump's in there.
Fair enough, but
And Trump didn't even wrestle. At least Bad Bunny did.
Oh dear God.
Yeah.
speaking of Hall of Fame, and I mentioned that we had to make sure we figured out before the podcast.
Yep.
Today, Ric Flair, during the bump, revealed that the second entry into this year's Hall of Fame is the Great Muta.
Yes. Well deserved.
That is someone who I have no idea who the heck that is. So fill me in a little bit.
I barely know who it is, but from what I can tell, because my issue with Muta is I keep getting him mixed up with the fabulous Moolah.
Oh.
Moolah is not the same person. So, we'll have to watch the little video package about Muta because honestly, I don't know a whole heck of a lot either. But I keep thinking Moolah, and I'm like, that's not the same. They're different people.
Right.
Moolah wrestled Mae Young. And we know now Ray's in.
Yep.
Rey Mysterio. Which Dom had a beautiful promo on Friday.
I'm getting real torn on if they're in the WrestleMania poster, but they're being very slow for this build and making me think that Ray is not gonna accept this match at all.
Well, he has to accept it because Dom has the teardrop under his eye and he's prison Dom and it's gonna be fine.
I love how you're just so like confident in this.
Oh, I called it years ago. As soon as Dom started wrestling, I was like, he's gonna face Ray. And everyone was like,
I will admit, the second Dominic was even before he started to wrestle and he was just doing the promos, I was like, oh, he's gonna turn on his dad someday.
And it finally happened, and now he's prison Dom, which is the best character ever. And Ashley, are you aware at all about that?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so
Fill me in, please.
Short form of the story. So over Thanksgiving and Christmas, Dominic would go to his father Ray's house and attack him and be like, "Oh, we're just here for the holidays," and attack Ray and stuff. I believe it was Christmas, Xander, that he was arrested for story, right?
Yes.
I think it was either Christmas or Easter or Valentine's Day. It was one of the. I think it was Christmas.
No,
we've had prison Dom for longer than that.
It was New Year's. Maybe it was either New Year's or Christmas.
Yeah, it was Christmas and New Year's where he was arrested and he went to prison, and he came back with a teardrop under his eye, and he came back as prison Dom, and it's amazing, and he's just like, he cuts these promos. It's like, you'll never last like in the yard with me in prison, and he's just the like least likely to ever go to prison.
I was gonna say, wasn't he only there for like less than 24 hours?
Yeah, he wasn't even there.
Yeah, that's not a surprise.
He wasn't even. And it was said he wasn't even there for like a day. Like Rhea Ripley like paid his bail or whatever.
I wonder what his bail was.
I don't know, but Rhea Ripley or mommy paid it.
Mhm.
So it was the
Is
best.
that what I use as the nickname that I'm looking for, or is that a bad idea?
Mommy.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, why
I
did
don't.
you
You're
flip
upside down.
why am I upside down?
I don't know. You just went upside down, dude.
Why?
I don't know.
Wait.
Yeah, we're echoing.
What?
You gotta flip it, my guy.
I don't know how.
Indefinite time. Video playback. Interval screen.
Oh,
Indefinite time.
why is it not even?
Interval screen. Again.
Okay.
Indefinite time. Indefinite time. Indefinite time. Leave. Studio. Start page. FaceTime video call.
How do I?
Interval screen. Again. Leave. Leave. Stream. Start page. Tab.
How do? What the
Settings.
hell?
Auto. Menu. Again. Image article. Landmark.
Nothing is
Image
in the
show.
same place.
Image article. Landmark.
Wait.
Speaker. Selected. Cellular.
No,
3 box.
that's-
iPad flip? Is that why?
Huh?
Did the iPad
Indefinite time.
flip?
Video
Is
playback.
that-
No, that's what I was just looking at.
26. Mute. Disable camera. Share screen. Back source. Share screen. Button. Disable camera. Button.
I wonder what happens if
Disable
I.
camera. Show
Oh,
sidebar.
there you
Button.
go.
Back.
There we
Show
go.
sidebar. Button.
Am I back?
Echoing.
Yep.
Okay.
We're echoing now.
I don't hear it.
Yeah, I hear
Back.
it.
Button. Interval screen. Again. Back.
And that just started when you went upside down.
Mute. Share screen. Button.
I'm scared. I need an adult.
I wonder if all your settings went back to the old thing.
Add source.
I'm
Share screen. Button. Add source.
getting
Settings.
there.
Button. Settings. Web dialog. Settings.
All right,
Selected. Video.
you,
Tab. Web dialog. Audio. Tab. 2. Selected. Video. Audio. Tab. 2 of 3. Selected. Audio. Echo cancellation. Checkbox. Checked. Form start. Audio input. Virtual background. Tab end. Web. Audio input. iPad microphone. Pop up. Virtual background. Tab end. Web dialog. Selected. Audio. Tab. 2 of 3.
Yeah, I don't know why
Echo
this is
cancel.
happening.
Noise suppression. Noise suppression is not supported. Show advanced options. Button. Show advanced options. Button. Format. Noise.
This is-
Audio. Audio. Virtual back. Selected. Audio. Tab.
Noise
Video.
suppression
Tab. Web dialog.
what?
Selected. Video. Tab. Web dialog. Landmark. Video input. Front camera. Pop up button. Virtual background. Tab end.
Or
Web dialog.
echo
Audio. Tab.
cancellation,
Virtual
whatever.
video
You're
input.
not
Camera.
echoing.
Video resolution. Standard definition 400. Rear camera. Checkbox. Unchecked. Rear camera. Checkbox. Unchecked.
Yeah, I don't know.
Video
All
input.
my
Front camera.
settings are the
Pop up
same.
button. Dialog. Double tap.
Okay.
Oh, now you are.
Yeah. I don't know.
Messages. 20 hours. 1 minute.
That's
9 seconds. Video input.
so
Front camera. Pop up.
weird.
Virtual audio. Selected. Settings. Heading 1 of 2. Button. Close. Messages from audience display here.
What?
I was wondering if it was on Ashley's end, maybe. He has her echo cancellation on off.
Yeah.
Oh, my echo cancellation is on.
Weird.
That is some
It-
major echo.
Because it didn't start echoing until Auto went upside down.
Right.
What the hell? I
So I don't think it's on our end.
that's never.
Start page. Tab.
Why?
Double tap. FaceTime video call. Button. Selected. Red circle. Live. Studio. Screen. Tab. Close tab. Tabs. Button.
I'm gonna
Close
try
tab.
something
Button.
stupid. I don't think this will work, but let me try it.
Here, look.
Share.
I'll show
Reload
it
page.
to you.
Button. Reload.
Hold on.
Oh, he just left.
Yeah, we're
And
not
he's gonna
echoing
probably
now.
come back in. What?
I'm not echoing, am I?
Nope, I don't hear any echo, so it
Yeah, I
wasn't
don't
on his
either.
end.
It was on his end.
Hello?
Can you guys hear me?
I
Yes,
can hear you.
Okay.
you fixed it.
All right.
There's no echo.
Dumb. What? I don't know. I didn't touch anything.
That's really weird because you just like went upside down. And I didn't think you touched your phone.
Oh, man. All right,
Okay.
let's get back into things.
Let's give.
All right. So, Raw for next week. Here's what we have scheduled for Raw for next week.
Okay.
Theory versus Montez Ford in a non-title match.
Okay.
Bianca and Asuka versus Carmella and Chelsea. This was supposed to be this week, and they didn't really hint at what match it was, but they said that Maximum Male Models had a match when they did the promo with Otis and whatever. but it
Otis,
got
you mean?
postponed because Mansoor broke a nail, so he wasn't cosmetically cleared to compete.
You broke a nail.
So I
he's
have a
not
feeling if they're going to continue with that,
medically.
I have a feeling if they're going to continue with that, it's going to get postponed again.
He's not
Uh,
cosmetically cleared to compete.
That's
But,
so odd.
I love it.
But they're supposed to have Maximum Male Models are supposed to have a match against Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
Logan Paul is actually supposed to film a special WWE in-ring edition of his Impulsive podcast,
Okay.
which is anyway.
Gonna get thrown out by Seth probably.
And then it was either supposed to be Seth or Miz is supposed to be the guest.
Miz.
I love the Miz.
I know.
And then we're supposed to have Roman Reigns returning to do a promo for his match with Cody.
Cody. Well, I'm gonna try to actually watch Raw next week.
Okay.
By then I shouldn't be. I don't think I have anything going on Monday.
So
I'm
one
gonna
last
try to watch
wrestling
actually.
thing, and then one last WWE thing, and then I have an article that connects WWE to AEW, and then one AEW thing.
Ooh, okay. So I do have a couple WWE things.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you hear about the Bellas?
Yes and no. The answer is no. Nikki already said no in a live. It's not happening.
What?
They are not going to AEW.
They are not going to AEW, but they are leaving WWE.
I mean, I thought they already did, but okay.
No, technically, they were still under contract for a while.
Oh, okay.
But officially, they are done, and they are shedding the Bella twins. They will now be known as the Garcia twins.
Okay,
Oh.
I see. Yeah.
That was the one that was going to break your heart and possibly your grandma's heart.
I saw they started a new TV show instead of the whatever the Bellas podcast. Now it's a TV show. That's it's like a podcast talk show thing.
Interesting. I love that Brian Danielson's the only one who's still with the Bellas after this long.
Haven't they been around forever?
Yes, they debuted in 2008, I want to say. Because I remember, because this is back when I was just starting watching, and I knew it was quote unquote, staged.
Mm-hmm.
But for a while, I didn't understand how there were two girls at once.
You didn't know they were twins?
I didn't, because it was how they kind of played it was one of them, it was usually Brie, I think, was in the match itself. Mm-hmm. And then she would go under the ring, and then her sister would come out from the other side and attack the person from behind. And so I was like, wait, how does that happen? There's one of you. And then we figured out that there were two of them, and I just felt really stupid. But
oh, you.
Yeah. But that was also the time with freaking Hornswoggle was under the ring. There was a whole colony of people under there. I don't know. This little boogeyman. There was Hornswoggle. There was a hot chick under there. There's just people under there. I don't know.
Phrasing?
What?
Phrasing.
Oh yeah, boom. No, you're right. It took me a second to understand what you're doing.
Okay. What else you
got? Bray Wyatt. Did you hear about this?
Yeah, he's not necessarily injured, but he is supposed to still have a match at Mania.
So, there were reports of him leaving WWE.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That I didn't hear.
So, take these with a grain of salt, because I don't think they're true, and I think even he said that they're not true by this point. But from what I was able to see this morning, everyone's like, well, there was creative differences and he's leaving. And I'm like, no, I think they're letting him do what he wants.
I mean, maybe
for the most part.
Vince being back?
Maybe, because that was the other thing is Vince was at Raw a couple weeks ago. He has a mustache now. I don't know why that always sticks in my head, but like every report that I see is like Vince has a mustache. I'm like, cool.
Why are you fixating on that?
Yeah, like why do these reports have to be like Vince has a mustache now?
Like, who cares?
Speaking of Vince, I've been getting so many of those videos on TikTok of like AI Vince like talking about Omos.
Oh dear
I
God.
only had the one of those.
Oh, I got one that was like it was like Royal Rumble. It's like 30 Omoses will battle to see who's the best Omos.
Stressful right there.
But yeah, that's my thing. There are things, whatever, however words work.
That does remind me, actually, I do have one that I put in here that's WWE related to the bloodline. It is another 3-minute video. But here we
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Like,
Yup.
is that your uncle, your aunt, your cousin, whoever?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go with something like easy, like Roman Reigns.
Aunt. Damn. Oh man, that's messed
Wow,
up.
Roman's your
Cousin.
aunt.
First cousin. First
Through
cousin.
who?
So, actually, all right. This is how it is.
His dad's is my dad's uncle.
uncle.
Okay, wow.
I had to think
it's
a little
Appa
bit.
and Sika, right?
Yeah,
Roman is the son of Sika.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
Uncle Sika is my dad's uncle. Uncle Sika is my uncle. So technically,
Oh my God.
Technically, Roman
Is our uncle. Because my dad and Roman are first cousins.
We would grow up calling him, "What's up, Uncle Joe?" And he's like, "Don't call me that." You know? But you know, we would mess with him.
Sure.
What's up, Unc?
Okay.
So
What
that's-
about Umaga?
That's my uncle. That's my dad's
my
brother.
dad's youngest brother?
Okay. Rosie.
Same thing.
Same.
Well, we
Joe's
call him
brother.
uncle because he's older than us.
The answer can't be uncle to all of this.
Bro,
It is.
we got.
It
I'm
is.
telling you, you ask about our family tree, you're gonna hear every branch coming
Rosie
down.
Rosie is Uncle Sika's son. Him and Roman are brothers. Rosie
Wow.
and
Okay.
Roman are brothers.
Is The Rock also your uncle?
Nah, that's
That's
cousin.
like distant cousin. You know we got about
That's cousin.
47 uncles and
That's cousin.
Man, we deep.
That's
man.
cousin.
So, how are you related to The Rock?
Rock is his mom is our grandmother's.
Peter Maivia.
Hold on, it's there. Peter Maivia and our grandmother are.
Brother and sister.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. So,
Peter Maivia and our grandmother are brother and sister.
all right. Have you inherited any of your father Rikishi's dance moves?
Man, we talk.
Of course not. Of course we do.
Yeah, my dad was a sick, obviously, but man, back in the day, he used to break dance.
My dad loved dancing so much. When we were kids, he would come home from the road. He'd be gone so much.
Wake
We'd be
us
kids.
up.
He'd wake us up, and then we'd be dancing.
Make us dance.
He'd turn on some music, and he'd be like, "Hey, what's up, twins?" And we'd just be like this.
Just woke up.
Have you ever, unfortunately, been on the end of a stink face?
Man, no. But I have watched that dude. I have watched. Do you remember this? We was like probably 12. We went to go do a radio interview with my dad at the radio station. Some fan called up there on the radio and said, "Yo, I would love to come up there and get a stink face from you right now on the radio." Remember, he drove up there and we let him in and we watched.
We're just looking at him like, wait.
Yeah, we're sitting there and my dad's like, "All right, if you want my ass in your face, here we go." And just literally,
Wow.
Stink face.
I was like, "You drove all the way up here? You called up here to come get a stink?"
And he ain't even showered that morning.
Oh, wow. I don't know.
He ain't
Okay.
even showered that morning.
Wow.
He
Gee.
gonna be
Hey,
mad.
great.
Oh,
That was great.
good old Rikishi.
I loved the facial expressions of both of them.
Trying to figure out, like, wait, how are we related?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that family is so just like it's such a big family
Yeah.
How many like people are in it?
that are wrestlers or just in general.
Either or.
Because wrestling wise,
That's
I can
me
count
now.
at least 9 off the top of my head.
Okay, then go in general.
Roman, Usos, Tamina, Solo.
Oh, I
Rock,
forgot about No, wait, oh yeah, you're right. Tamina is there. What's her name in NXT?
Oh, Rock's daughter?
Yeah, Rock's daughter. Rikishi, Umaga, Apasika.
Oh, there's another brother or cousin or something that's in that just got signed.
Yeah. High Chief Peter Maivia, his wife. Very big wrestling family.
Yeah. And what did you say? They had 37 uncles or something?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah,
I thought
and
my
like all of
family
them
was
are.
big.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. It's a very large family, very well known in the wrestling business because they used to own. I was just talking to Xander about this a few months ago. I watched Territory Tales or whatever. Tales.
Oh
from
yeah,
the Territories or whatever.
Tales from the Territories. Yeah.
Yeah, and there was one about High Chief Peter Maivia and his territory in wherever they were. And it was
I
really,
think I remember seeing that one.
it's really interesting.
Where was this
There's
at?
so
Is this
many.
on Hulu or something?
I just found them on YouTube.
So Tales of the Territories they were on Voice. That's how I found out about it. And that's where like you find Dark Side of Wrestling Dark Side of
the
the Ring and all that stuff.
Still got to make you watch the Nick Gage deathmatch one.
Me or Ashley?
Me?
Both.
Okay.
Both of you still need to watch the Nick Gage deathmatch documentary.
So here's my article that connects WWE to AEW.
Which I'm missing on JF's birthday.
Apparently tonight, there's someone from WWE that's actually going to debut on AEW.
Oh, and I'm missing it. Perfect.
Taya Valkyrie.
Really?
She was known as Frankie Monet in WWE.
She sure was. Wow. Okay. You know, I feel like I did hear something about that, but like I wasn't sure who it was. Interesting.
Supposedly, she's going to be Jade Cargill's opponent for her Open Challenge.
You know, okay. I mean, obviously, she's not going to win, I don't think, but.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that's terrifying. I don't like that idea that is happening right now. Okay, that's cute.
Bryan Danielson is still under contract, so people think he might actually come back. His contract was multi-year, so they're still thinking he might come back, even though he said he was gonna maybe he's going home, spend time with his kids, recover from his 65-minute Iron Man match, and then he might come back.
Yeah, I think he can, like he I don't really see him coming back in the ring, honestly, like that much. I see him more coming back as like a backstage role, but he might.
Yeah. That is the end of my wrestling news, except for what's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is 3/16 day. Give me a hell yeah. I wanted to, if we were to record the podcast on Thursday, I was going to have a beer to celebrate 3/16 day, but seeing as it's Wednesday and apparently I'm not doing well.
Yeah.
You're not going to.
I'm not going to.
Hopefully maybe it is just from the food you ate, and we can, because I still have that Truly that I want to try for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not a beer, but it's as close as I'm going to get to a beer.
Yeah. But yeah, celebrate 3/16 day with your favorite alcoholic beverage tomorrow, and then celebrate St. Patrick's Day with your alcoholic choice of Friday, and then celebrate Saturday for being Saturday, and then calm the F down on Sunday.
We know what you'll be doing.
I hopefully will be going to sleep all 3 nights. Actually, no, I think I have some plans for Friday that people want to like come over and hang out, but I don't know if that'll actually happen or not. I hope it doesn't.
I'm gonna wait a second because it's 8:59, so my alarm for 9 o'clock is gonna go off in a second.
Yep.
I can get into my main actual stories that maybe Ashley can chip in a little bit more in on.
Right.
Yes.
I know the first one is going to piss Otto off.
Already has.
So, for those who don't remember, I don't remember how many weeks ago it was mentioned in the podcast, but all through Lent, my entire family has alarms set for 9 o'clock, and we're doing the Our Father prayer for my uncle who's got Lou Gehrig's disease. So that's what my alarm going off.
Yep.
Oh, I was gonna ask you why your alarm goes off at 9.
Yeah, I did tell him I would join him in that, so I've been doing it every night as well.
Okay.
All right, so first article that's gonna make Otto very sad, but might make you happy in the meantime. I don't think so, but Taco Bell is getting 2 new items and bringing back and getting rid of one in its place.
Okay.
So, well, I just had Taco Bell. So what are they doing?
They are getting rid of Otto's favorite thing.
No.
Wait, I don't.
They're getting rid of my whatever it's called. I can't think.
Quesarito.
Yep.
Your what?
No!
Your wait. The
Quesarito.
Damn it!
I don't think I've tried that.
You haven't been happy then.
What is it?
It is it's a burrito that's just fried up, and it's got like rice and cheese and nacho cheese and sour cream and steak and love.
Well, I'm not huge on burritos, so
You have until April 19th. It's actually when it's leaving, so you still got about a month.
That's not long enough.
But here's what they're bringing back in its place.
Okay.
So there are 2 very old items that we haven't seen in 10 years. No, that was something else. Never mind. But 2 items that we haven't seen in a long time. The Bacon Club Chalupa.
Ooh.
Okay.
And the Double Steak Grilled Cheese Burrito.
Ooh. Okay.
See, I'm not huge on burritos.
Oh, I guess we can't be friends now.
Yep. I'm gonna end my subscription to your friendship.
They are also testing a new item. It's only been tested in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh.
Of course it's in Knoxville. That's where Kane's president. That's why.
It's called the Crispanada.
Crispanada. What is that?
Cheesy chicken Crispanada.
Oh,
I feel
my
like I've
good
heard
Lord.
of that.
It is the mix between a taco and an apple empanada.
Oh my Christ, that sounds delicious.
It's going to be like the bread from the empanada, and it's going to be filled with shredded chicken and cheese and served with a side of spicy ranch sauce.
Oh, that sounds so good.
I might try that.
That sounds good. You got to get to Knoxville, which I don't know how many that is away from you.
That's like a hot minute from me.
Yeah.
Probably, it's closer for you or closer for us, though?
Oh, well, it's in the same state. So, like, it's in the Knoxville is probably like, I don't know, same amount of hours away as Memphis is. Maybe not, but.
Yeah, for those who don't know.
Well, I'm technically in the Primes in Nashville, but yeah.
Whichever.
So, this is apparently real. It was on Reddit.
Oh, so, okay.
There is a vegan D&D player that demanded their DM change to a cruelty-free campaign.
What?
How'd that work for them?
So apparently, after getting some requests for opinions on Reddit and discussing in person very nicely with their players, they have changed it, and the vegan player said, the vegan player explained they were comfortable fighting animals or encountering malnourished pets as long as they were creatures they couldn't find in the real world. And for the latter, players had a chance to assist them if they were hurt or mistreated.
You can usually try to help something.
So
That's
well, apparently the reason they got upset is because the chef was making pig in the game in D&D, and
right.
he described a tavern served a meat stew, and then he had described the bad state of a neglected dog that the party rescued. But
Mhm.
because he sees those in real life, he didn't want to see those in D&D in his fantasy adventure.
That's so weird.
That is really weird.
Why?
Yeah, and I assumed this to go in the direction of like,
This
yeah, no,
does
we
not
decided not
sound
to
real
play with
though.
them because it's D&D. But no, they're like, we discussed it with all our players to make it happy for everyone. And I'm like, what?
But that just sounds. It does not sound real.
No. It
If
is though.
any of my campaigns were like that, people would be so mad.
Yeah.
That's such an awkward thing. Like, I don't get. My brain
No.
does not compute.
Okay, so I don't think this really affects any of us, but 8 really old D&D games are getting revived.
Brought back to life.
Yes. Spelljammer, Pirates of Realmspace, Fantasy Empires, Dragon Strike, Death Keep, Heroes of the Lance, Dragons of Flame, War of the Lance, and Shadow Sorcerer. Don't
I
know
guess
any
I
of
did not realize how big D&D actually was.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
huge nowadays.
Oh yeah.
I'm part
Well,
of 3 free show campaigns right now.
The oldest of these games is Heroes of the Lance, and it came out back in 1988.
Wow.
And
When did D&D start?
let me find out when.
Because now I'm curious because I know it was like an '80s thing, but I wonder like when.
I know a lot of like people when we were growing up in elementary school, like I heard about D&D, but I never really knew anyone that played it
1974.
until I
Wow,
got
that's
older.
older than I thought it was.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that old.
The first game was published by Tactical Study Rules Inc.
Huh.
And of course,
Interesting.
designed by Gary Gygax, our Lord and Savior.
Yep. Oh, that just. You know what? I'm gonna turn my Dragon Racing campaign into a cruelty-free game.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yep, I'm doing it
Otto would do that just to
piss people off.
just to make
Listen,
people's
not
lives
like
miserable.
knowing the people that you play that campaign with, I feel like that might not go over that bad. They might be
Exactly.
on board
That's why I
with it.
do it.
I think it would. I think they'd be really taken aback at first, but then they'd like get into it.
Yeah.
Okay, because think about this. Cruelty-free. They're dragons. Technically, could be considered like their willpower might not be. So they don't have dragons anymore. Maybe I'm not sure. Which would completely ruin everything.
Well,
And
again, the way that they ended up working it out was, you can still have creatures that you don't
you
see
just
in the real
can't.
world, and if
Yeah,
they're obviously super evil, then you're gonna kill them, kind of thing. But
they were getting so close to getting themselves out of where they're at in that campaign. They are so close.
Okay, I think. I mean, I don't know who's your phone carrier, Ashley.
Mine is Verizon.
Verizon. Okay, so this only affects me and what was it, 9 million other AT&T
Wait.
customers.
Who's yours?
AT&T.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The official wireless partner of WWE.
They just had a major breach, and 9 million customers had their data possibly grabbed.
Oh,
Oops.
that's no bueno.
That's
They had a
definitely
website
no
you can
bueno.
go and search you can put your number in and/or your email address and see if your information was part of that. So I did that, being that I'm an AT&T customer. My phone number has not been breached. My email, however, not from
As
AT&T, but back I don't know, what was it, like 5 years ago or something? Roll20 actually got breached, so I got breached from that. So that
Yep.
was interesting to learn.
Yep.
Huh.
I did not know. That's see. I that kind of reminds me of like when I remembered I had Instagram because I got an email from them like your account's been hacked. I was like, oh yeah, I have Instagram.
Yeah, that happened to me, and I couldn't get back in my account.
Oh, see, I didn't touch it for years because I started it when I started streaming GTA because people wouldn't shut up about, you should get an Instagram, you should get an Instagram. And I'm like, fine, if you shut up, I'll do it. And so after I lost my vision and stopped streaming, I just plumb forgot I had an Instagram until like 2 years ago when I got an email that was like, your Instagram has been hacked. And I was like, oh. And I still don't pay attention.
That kind of reminds me when I got my email that someone added me on Snapchat not too long ago, and I was like, I haven't used
Yeah.
Snapchat in forever.
I
And that also
deleted
happened to be
Snapchat. Yeah, I know. I deleted Snapchat.
that happened to be about the same time that I started hanging out with my current not official girlfriend yet, because she doesn't want to use
Unofficial
titles.
girlfriend?
She doesn't want to use titles, but we basically are. But that's the only social media she uses other than or that is the only social media she uses. It's Snapchat.
Because it's private.
When I got that email, I'm like, all right, I guess I'm getting Snapchat back.
Right?
Is this the girl that you have been talking about on this podcast?
Yes.
Okay.
Eventually. But
she's meeting my parents or my dad and stepmom on Sunday.
Uh-oh.
yeah, I'm excited. I'm going bowling while she's meeting his parents.
Oh
I
my.
can't wait to hear the results of that.
Ryan
Because
Reynolds,
Otto got some money for once to go bowling.
Well, good
Mint
for you.
Mobile, the Mint Mobile company that Ryan Reynolds created, he sold it to T-Mobile for $1.35 billion.
I forgot Mint Mobile was a thing
Right?
for like 5 seconds.
Well, it's not now.
I've seen ads for it here and there, but I've never thought about trying it.
Well, it's Ryan Reynolds, so
Yeah, it is.
he's gonna be fine with that amount of money now.
Uh-huh.
That's a lot of money. Like, what would you even spend all that money on?
I would like save it. Or
Well,
invest.
then like you're Ryan Reynolds and you don't care. What are you spending that money on?
Yeah, that's true.
Women.
Oh.
Women.
You just make all the Deadpool movies.
I'm going if I had that much money, I'd get real into cocaine. Like classy cocaine. Like I'd be the classiest cocaine addict in the world. It'd be great.
Oh, I don't know how to feel about that. Anyway, the last story that I have is the exact opposite. Normally you hear about businesses, like big businesses merging. And that's kind of sort of what I just talked about. This is about a very, very big brand name business that's actually splitting into 2 different companies.
Ooh, okay.
Kellogg.
Oh.
Oh, my cereal.
Kellogg's is going to keep cereal, and then they're going to split their snacking business parts into Kellanova.
Kellanova.
Kellanova. It'll be really weird, like, to see all the Kellogg snacks be Kellanova.
Sounds like a really dirty sex position. Am I the only one who thinks that?
Probably.
I think so.
like when you hear Kellanova, doesn't it just sound like, yeah,
I don't know.
my girl
like
did Kellanova last night.
I think of like another universe.
Yeah. Oh, in a galaxy Kellanova far, far away.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep, I'm more with you on that one. Yep.
Oh. Hey, speaking of weird sex things, I don't know why it just made me think of this. Have you guys seen that show on Netflix? It's like How to Make a Sex.
Is it that sex?
Yeah, it's like the old British lady coming in and just making these like terrifying sex rooms. Have you seen that, Xander?
No, that's probably doesn't sound like Xander's kind of show.
It's definitely not, but oh, is it funny?
So there was a show as I was like going on Netflix last week or something, and it was like something, I don't remember, it had sex in the name, but I thought it was very, very weird. And then my aunt started talking to me about it, and she was like really going into detail. And I was like, oh, I saw that, and I wasn't sure about it. And she's like, you have to watch it because it's getting really good.
Oh my! I don't like hearing like older people talk about like they watch those kinds of shows. You know what I
Apparently,
need?
it's not what we think it is.
You know what I really need to get back into watching is Glow.
So I think I started like really watching that show, and then I started skipping episodes.
Yeah, Xander, have you ever watched that? Again,
What?
I don't think you would, but you might maybe.
What?
It doesn't seem like his
It
show.
really doesn't, but like it's like one of those like he might surprise us.
Yeah.
You talking about
Have you watched?
like the sex ed show or whatever?
No, Glow.
No.
It's a wrestling show.
Oh, what?
So it's a show called Glow, and there used to be a promotion, Glorious
Oh,
Ladies.
no. Yeah, you tried to get me into that, and I said heck no.
Yeah, but I thought like maybe now that you're like more into wrestling, you might like it because like an entire women's pay-per-view you loved.
It seems like they're both drag queens though, from the what it looks like.
No,
No?
well, some of them maybe. I don't know, but no, this is in the '80s. Like this is when like that wasn't okay. Still, I don't know, but it was one of those. I watched it for a little bit and I was like, this is sweet. And then like I think it was Chavo Guerrero came in and like helped these actresses like kind of train and stuff.
What's
And I
that
was like,
new,
this
that new one that like Rey Mysterio is not necessarily a host, but he's like a judge or something or other? And like the winner's supposed to get like a WWE contract?
Tough Enough?
No, it's a new one. It's something completely different.
Oh,
It's
I
on
have no
Netflix,
idea.
I think.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You said it's on Netflix?
I'm pretty sure.
If it's not, I need to watch.
Rey Mysterio.
Because Xander did just watch Escape the Undertaker.
I wasn't a huge fan of it.
I had fun. Ashley, have you ever done that?
No.
You should. It's really funny. Because it does the thing that I really hoped it would do, and it's like, are you ready for this? You click no. All right, and then the credits roll.
Oh, it's one of those?
Yeah. But it's like the new days, like escaping the Undertaker and like this giant castle that he's in, and like it's. I had fun with it back when I watched it.
Nothing is popping up, so I don't know what it was called. I don't know. Maybe it was. I doubt it was a dream.
Maybe you just dreamt it.
You just dreamt it.
The whole ass show about wrestling and the winner got a WWE contract.
That does sound like a dream that someone would have.
I would probably have that dream too. No, because we had Tough Enough, which was like a thing.
I think I've even seen Tough Enough.
Because that's what Sarah Lee won. I still can't believe I knew her. That's like, it's insane to me.
You actually knew her?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was a. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
she
you told me about that.
right as she was going to go into her NXT debut, she got pregnant and decided like a family life was more where she wanted to be. But she is from my town, and I went to school with her.
yeah. I was gonna say after you said that, I was like, oh yeah, I think I remember you talking about that.
Oh,
which is so weird.
It is. Oh, I'm almost out of water.
Right, is anything?
Apparently, you did dream it, Xander.
I was trying to think of like any last second things that I could talk about because there was shoes. What was I gonna say? It was AEW.
I switched. 2K23 released. Like,
that's what I was gonna do. It came out yesterday.
It has all of the bugs as per usual for a 2K release.
I've been seeing nothing but good things.
Oh, I've been seeing a lot of videos of glitches. Specifically, a lot of people are making matches where they destroy Cody Rhodes first of all, and then Cody Rhodes gets
Oh,
caught. There was a Hell in a Cell match that they did at the Performance Center, and Cody Rhodes got caught in the top corner, just like spasming,
Oh,
and then kept getting hurt by the rope.
Cody.
And
poor
then there was one.
Cody.
There was like a ladder match, and someone went to go attack or jump off the rope to go and attack Cody, but then it glitched and put them through the
Oh,
ladder.
I've been watching. Somebody did. They were playing My Rise. So I've been watching that a little bit, like before, like when I was falling in and out of consciousness before we started recording.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks fun. Like I wish I could. Like obviously, I would have gotten it if I could still see to play. But it looked like I've been seeing like all the good things about it, so I'll have to, kind of keep an eye out for all the bad things about it now.
hmm.
This is driving me up a wall.
Still trying to find it.
I think
Like I'm gonna find it as soon as we stop recording, and I'm gonna be very upset about it.
yeah, it's gonna be like the Masked Wrestler and the Bachelor put together.
Yep.
The winner gets a WWE contract and
The Mascular.
yeah, yeah, the Mascular. I think somebody, one of my coworkers today was like, I effing hate The Bachelor. And I'm like, the show or the person? She's like, the person. I was like, oh. Ashley, I know you watched that show. How is it? How's it going?
This season
Yeah. Is it The Bachelor or The Bachelorette right now?
is The Bachelor.
Okay.
And he's the guy from, I think her name was like Rachel Kirkconnell or whatever, but he was on her season, and he like was, I think, third or something. Anyways, I don't know, he's very like doesn't allow like drama to be a thing, and he knows what he wants.
Mhm.
So if he's not feeling it with someone, like he's just like bye. But I mean, I because I listen to a lot of like Bachelor podcasts too.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
I do.
Why am I not surprised?
And so it's interesting because when they all get interviewed and stuff to go, go behind the scenes, that's where all the tea is spilled.
Mm-hmm.
But he seems like a nice dude and has a head on his shoulders.
I think that show is just like every time I
But
watch.
it's so. I started watching it. I did not watch Alex Michelle's season. He was the Bachelor that like just disappeared the first season.
Mhm.
But then I started watching it since 2002.
It's been going that long.
Yes. So the thing is, though, is a couple years ago, the original host, Chris Harrison, he was a reason why a lot of us like stayed in Bachelor Nation, because he made the show and he really like had people's best interests at heart. Well, there was like this huge thing when there was something went down with him and one of the previous Bachelorettes, and like race and stuff. So then he kind of got canceled.
Mm-hmm.
But he does a podcast now.
The amount of like people that I see getting canceled now is hilarious.
I think cancel culture is stupid.
It is.
Like, you can't say anything.
People need to calm down.
I found it.
You
I
did?
found it. I found it.
Where'd you find it, Z? I mean,
It is on
X.
Netflix. It's called Against the Ropes. Released from
Okay.
prison, Angela tries to regain the respect of her daughter, who loves lucha libre wrestling, by entering the ring as mysterious persona. Rey Mysterio is only in the last episode. It is backed by WWE Studios, and supposedly the winner or something is supposed to get a contract.
Oh, so this is actually like a reality show?
I don't know.
Ish.
I'm not entirely sure, but it came out in January. January 25th is when it
Oh,
came
okay.
out on Netflix.
So, currently, I am pulling up because I'm curious. Oh, that's really sad. The Bachelor success rate.
Yeah, like it's going downhill.
It's 4% success rate for Finding Love. It's 4%.
Oh yeah, like Bachelor in Paradise has better success than The Bachelor and Bachelorette do.
Bachelor couples still together in 2023. Oh, this is good.
When did this happen? Did this happen today?
What?
A wrestler died.
Who?
Who?
Jeff Gaylord.
Oh. I'm trying to think of how I know that name.
He was a football player turned pro wrestler.
What team did he play for?
Missouri All-American in the summer. He played for the CFL's Toronto Argonauts.
Oh,
Um,
that's just like an astronaut, but no.
he went on a 5-month cocaine binge.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
we're talking about classy cocaine.
Yeah.
There were a couple of WWF tryouts. He was one of Shawn Michaels' Masked Knights too. One appearance with WCW.
Okay.
He won the USWA tag titles with Jeff Jarrett on 2 occasions. In World Class Championship Wrestling out of Dallas, Missouri Tiger was his nickname. He started under a mask as the Hood.
Hey. Did lots of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
But he died today? Or some recently?
Yep, he died. It is believed that he died on March 15th, which is today.
Oh. Well, if he meant anything, I'll hear all about it on the Jim Cornette podcast.
Yeah. All right. It was nice having our first guest. Hopefully it will continue, and we can either get Garrett or Ben or somebody.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us, Ashley. It was good times.
Thank you for having me. And I think I need to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Ding dong. Goodbye.
Please like, comment, subscribe, whatever you kids do nowadays. Follow us on our link trees, and we will see you on the next one.
Peace.